welcome to In and Out of Your Mind on WeTV, and I'm your host, Tina Brigley. Today, we are about to get out of your mind and into your life, and my guest today is a pain freedom expert. And her story and what she's up to creating is so incredibly amazing and totally something different that we're not used to. So I'm really excited to have her here. Please welcome Janna Arsenault. Thank you for being here.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to talk about the pain freedom method. And really, it birthed out of my own experience of what I had gone through with my own trauma as a child.
Yeah, so pain freedom expert. So what you're saying is, what does that mean? You're a pain freedom expert.
So I myself suffered from chronic pain for over 15 years, and I bought into the myth of conventional medicine, always going to the doctor, going to practitioner, never received the results of true pain freedom. And when I say bought into, the conventional medicine, I myself became addicted to medication, ibuprofen 600s, as many of my own clients have been down that road, not realizing until, looking at the road now, looking back at, the emotions that I had gone through. There was a particular moment in time where I had suffered some emotional trauma in my 20s, and it downward spiraled me. So my pain became that much more worse, not realizing at that time that there was any emotional connection to my pain and what was going on emotional, like the psychosomatic aspect of what was going on in my life.
And that's such an incredible point to make, like the psychosomatic, because a lot of people don't believe that they can manifest pain in their body, right? A lot of people,
they don't. So I'm going to kind of deep dive on that really quickly, because this is a major point for people to take home. So a lot of people don't realize that there is an emotional attachment to pain. And a lot of it is because we're either repressing, which is unconscious, or suppressing, which is unconscious. Sorry, let me reiterate that. Repression is unconscious, suppression is conscious. And it's either or. And that's really, really, really important, because what happens is we go through our lives pretending like we do not have feelings, pretending like something has not happened in our life, all the while it has, and you're not dealing with the emotions. So the brain takes that. Your brain is unbelievable, and we do not give it, the kudos that it really deserves, because when we don't want to feel a particular emotion, there is a signal in the brain that will temporarily deprive oxygenated blood to certain parts of the area, tissue, nerves, muscles, and it will amplify your pain.
That makes total sense to me, because when I was a teacher, I experienced a lot of stress, and I had chronic hip pain. I went to chiropractor, physiotherapist, I did everything imaginable, and the pain would not go away. When I left teaching, I didn't experience hip pain after that. It was incredible to me knowing that I was creating the pain. It was psychosomatic. How many other people experience pain in their life and
Absolutely.
It manifests physically?
So a lot of the clients that I work with, they particularly don't realize, through suppression or repression and what is going on in their day-to-day has anything to do with their emotions, let alone their thought process. So that's the next part that I want to really deep dive into, is your thought processes. We have around 80,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of them are from the day before. So think about what we have brought forward from some of the traumatic instances or situations that we've been through growing up. And pivotal aspects of growing years in our life is between 0 when we're born and 7 years old.
Right.
So it's really, really pivotal. So thinking about the thoughts that you have on a daily basis, calling yourself fat, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, and all of us have these thoughts. And really, right now the epidemic that we really deal with is I'm not good enough.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Got it.
You're applying for a job and you want to get to that next level in your life, and you go down the road of I'm not good enough, and what that does to you, chemistry in the body, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what it brings up from your childhood and what you try to suppress and repress, trying to make yourself look perfect in the eye of public, right? Because who wants to hear a sobbing story? Not really anybody.
Right.
So Watching your thought process is very, very, very important. The other thing, going back to your emotional content, because your experiences create your emotion. So every thought that you have that derives in your mind on a daily basis depicts an emotion. So a lot of us don't even realize through suppression and repression, you know, on a day-to-day basis, it's creating those emotions.
Right. And that's so significant because we get really complacent in our life, right?
We do.
Sweeping things under the rug, they're not really there, I'm fine. How many people, you know, I'm fine. Oh no, this just happened to me, but I'm fine. And a lot of people don't make that connection that their pain that they're feeling could be stemming from their thoughts and their feelings and their emotions.
Absolutely.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
So let's just recap. What are 3 things that the viewing audience right now can do if they're experiencing pain? If they have back pain or leg pain or physical pain, what can they do today? You know, I know, pay attention to your thoughts. Number 1, we're just kind of recapping here.
Okay.
Number 2 is?
The emotions. Paying attention to your emotions, because your emotions will be your compass, because I always talk about how you encompass emotions, right? So your emotions are a compass as to what is driving through your thought. The two wind together. So what you think produce your emotions, and checking your emotions is checking how you're thinking. And then last but not least is, you know, buying into traditional Western medicine, you know, only thinking that you only have one road, and that is medication. Yeah. If you are a person that jumps from practitioner to practitioner, if you are a person that wakes up in the middle of the night with chronic pain, your life is hindered, meaning you don't live the life that you truly want to. If any of these points hit you, then you are a person that really needs to look at your emotions, look at what is suppression and what has been suppressed and or repressed in your life. And even to this day, what is your internal dialogue? Because really, you hear me say, your internal dialogue creates your cellular memory.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
And you can shift and change it.
I want to thank you, because this is really allowing the viewing audience to get out of their mind. This is new way of thinking. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are sitting there saying, yeah, but what if? I don't think so. That's not true. I have this. But what you're saying is, pay attention to those thoughts. Pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to your emotions, because they could be manifesting in your body like they did with me. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching. This has been an amazing episode on In and Out of Your Mind, where you had an opportunity to maybe see things from a different point of view. Thank you for watching. Follow us on wetv.ca. You can follow us on Facebook. And we'll see you back next week for another episode in and Out of Your Mind. Thank you so much.